Matters that are appearing on social media. Yesterday, I informed members that some work is going on by some Ugandans to develop medicine in the country. But I would have thought that if the doctors, the Uganda Medical Association, would have first have to come to me and say, we heard you talk about this. Can you tell us what it is? But they went and issued a press statement. But I want to educate them as follows. The COVID-19 is a new strain of coronavirus, initially discovered in Hubei province in China. Today it has spread across the globe and has been declared a pandemic by the WHO. There is no vaccine at the moment against this virus or effective treatment. Therefore, cleaning and disinfection of high-touch surfaces daily is a best practice for prevention and containment of CVD. But the present disinfectants are alcohol-based and only effective on bacteria, but not against spores or viruses. Consequently, Professor Safara's Kenyazi, I don't know whether his books are here, yes, developed an effective advanced sanitizer that has been proven to kill the COVID-19 virus instantly. The viricidal tests were recently conducted in the US and Glasgow with a certificate for analysis showing the ability of the product to kill the virus in seconds. Actually, the trial in the USA is starting today of this item. Professor Niaz is the world's most prolific solo inventor of pharmaceutical patents, with more than 100 US patents on pharmaceuticals in various segments. He has written more than 70 books and developed more than 3,000 formulations, which he has donated to Bay Pharma to help Uganda become self-sufficient in essential medicines so that we stop importing. He would like Uganda to manufacture our own drugs so that we stop importing. But I believe there are those who represent the interests of those companies. They are the ones who are now fighting without even understanding what we are talking about. So he came to Uganda. No, let me go back. There is a young man called Matthias Magora, whom I told you about. He has established 2 industries, one in Luzira, which already manufacturing malaria drugs and cancer drugs, and I've been there. The second is in Matuga. It's going to be the biggest pharmaceutical industry on this continent. So this professor came to assist in setting up that industry, to show him, put this there, this is better this side, you should turn this side, put this on top of the other, and so on. That's why Professor Sharas was here. And this company will produce world-class medicines. They will be approved by the Food and Drug Administration of the USA, EMA, and WHO. Professor Niaz is helping with the design, construction, and validation of Day Pharma, the first research-based pharmaceutical company in Uganda. During this visit, he met with the president and I, and he donated the patents to Uganda so that we can start manufacturing indeed. Through his Chicago-based company, he has transferred that technology to be manufactured in Uganda through this company called Day Pharma. It is called Covanil R. That's the brand name of this highly effective disinfectant, which is now being manufactured by Day Pharma and its premises. The product is remarkably safe and can be applied on hands and surfaces without any health risks. The plan is to massively produce and distribute this critically needed product to stop the spread of COVID-19 all over the country. And I want the clerk to help me to read the books, because these people think that this man is not educated. I want them to see the books he has written.
Madam Speaker, this is a book written by Professor Safarazi Nazia, Biosimilarity, the FDA Perspective.
That's one.
That's one. And I beg to lay it on table.
Okay.
Manufacturing Formulations, 3rd edition, and Compressed Solid Products. I beg to lay. Then Handbook of Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Formulation, 3rd edition, Sterile Products, Manufacturing Formulations, Compressed Solid Products. Madam Speaker and honorable colleagues, I beg to lay.
So, honour members, I don't deal with quacks. And I don't know whether there's any Ugandan scientist who has done that kind of work. This is a man who assisted President Obama to design the Obamacare. He's an advisor at the FDA of America now. So when a man says, I want you to stop spending money on drugs and make them yourself, what is the problem? So, no members, I wanted to have that clarification, and I do hope that these three doctors will actually have the courtesy to apologize for the press statement